What is going on, Virgos? This is your girl, Miss RHW, coming back with you for another love reading um, for the season of Taurus. For some reason, my eyes are a little blurry. It could just be because I am sleepy. Life has been picking up. Things have been doing, going crazy, doing lots of different things recently, y'all. So just hang with me, okay? If I yawn in the middle of y'all reading, please understand. It's just because I am tired. It's got nothing to do with this reading being boring at all. Cause you know me, I love love. That's just what I do. Okay. Of course, guys, just remember this is a reading for the collective of Virgo. So if some areas resonate, some areas don't, just keep in mind that this is for possibly any other Virgos who need some guidance at this time as well. Meaning it takes, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. That stuff. Yeah. If you want a more personalized reading, however, go ahead and check the description box below. There's information for you guys there if you're interested in doing something like that. Let's see what's going on for Virgo with love in Taurus season. What does that look like for them? What does Virgo love look like in Taurus season? Here's Itchy, y'all. The moon, such an opposite energy. I mean, I guess it's alright because the seventh house is the house of relationships, house of partnerships. Okay, but you don't even see how love could be a possibility for some of y'all. Oh, Virgo, why are you doing this to me? Some of y'all are you guys, you may be just sitting around just waiting for what's new to come in. Like you're not really pushed or pressed. You're not in a situation where it's like you're eager or anything like that. I mean, even though the moon could talk about intense emotions, I'm not really getting much of an emotion here. The Nine of Wands, defensive, maybe just really protective of your space and your energy right now, because your heart and your mind can go different places. Maybe you're feeling sensitive, but I don't really get that really. I think maybe a little bit. Maybe just like you're more heightened in your awareness of other people and yourself. And I really feel like that's to do with some people around you just being really aggressive. Like, why do you have the Five of Swords coming up in your obstacle? This is people wanting to fight you or challenge you, or may not be super compromising. This is like the walking on eggshells sort of vibe. So I don't know if you got to be careful with people and who you talk to, or what you share with them. Or sometimes it's a bit selfish and you're not really thinking of other people because the energies are so intense. Like, I don't know what's going on, but some situations are just not ideal. I feel like. Why is the Five of Swords coming up? See, I'm breaking the rules. Usually I go through all the cards first and figure it out, but I'm just like, what is this? Let me just dim. Listen, I need the extra light, but that is gonna blind y'all while I'm trying to show you the cards. Anyway. So this is interesting. The four of wands is a house. So for some of you guys, this probably has to do with literally some conflict at the house, conflict at home, conflict where you once thought there was some stability, or where you've achieved some sort of confidence to take on more things, or to expand in some sort of fashion, a recognition of one's accomplishments or one's dedication or commitment thus far. So there's some weird back and forth, Virgo. I don't know. It could just be that somebody, I think you're maybe, I say acquiescing because this person's very aggressive. The Knight of Wands is coming up in the bottom, so I don't know if this person's very like, this is what I want, this is how I want it. And you're like, okay, whatever you need. And they're just overly sensitive and you don't really know why. Say, I didn't do nothing, right? And you're gonna tell me? So talking about it. So the interesting thing is like your advice is suggesting is coming in loving, willing to help if need be, showing this nurturing energy, being soft and gentle. It's just like being the Taurus energy that you can potentially be. It's very interesting. I mean, for Taurus season, you're asked to be Taurus. It's interesting. Like, enjoy what you can enjoy. Take care of yourself. Be mindful of what you're doing, not overextending and possibly mothering anyone you don't intend to mother. Being the mother if you are a mother, guys. Like, something about sticking to your routines, making sure your health is good, taking care of business that, helping your family out in the ways that, moms and wives know best. I say moms and wives, husbands too, shit. You know what I'm saying? If you the one locking it down and holding it down, it's saying to take care of you and what you know is the most precious to you, the thing that you're working so hard or leaving your house for, that sort of unit. You know what I'm saying? Those people need some more care, just as much as you need care and time. But also, I think some attention is needed too. Page of Wands. Someone wants attention. I see this as their little attention card. I can't help this. But he don't call on you to watch him. He just does stuff, and you need to watch his ass. Because if you don't watch his ass, he's going to do something that you don't want him to do. So it's like you have to, but either you pay attention or you find out what happens. Because he's not really waiting on you to look for him. And he's not really, waiting on you to correct him. I mean, he is waiting on you to correct him because he's not going to be going about his life worried about stuff. Page of Wands is someone that goes, goes, goes. When I see this dynamic, a child basically is what that is, with the mother of tarot. I'm thinking, okay, so the dynamic what you guys have in your life is people are going to pass you by, or situations are going to pass you by if you don't take the time that you have now and be grateful for what you've got. And I'm not saying you're not grateful. I feel like a lot of you guys are already in your deep gratitude phase, loving everybody and being there for everyone. And you just taking the swings and the ebbs and flows as it comes along, and it's not ruffling really any feathers. You may have to be gentle about the way you communicate to people or how you show your love, because somebody may be finding you to be either, I don't know, an enemy or an ally. It's very black and white, but it's like, well, whatever. I'll do what you say you want me to do because I love you and I really appreciate you. I don't know, Virgo, your reading ain't really that, it's not terrible. For those of you that are in a situation that's just weird and confusing, I just feel like someone just doesn't know who's after them, who's not. So they have this, cut all strands mindset. But if you show up and show them that you're there for them and there's unconditional love, I feel like your situation will be just fine. Like, it's just like, don't give up. The Nine of Wands is like the underlying energy. Something suggesting not to give up. I mean, very interesting. I don't know. Now, I didn't actually go into the outcome, which is interesting. But the outcome talks about there being some sort of juggling of two different sort of situations until you've decided which one you're going to put main focus into. So, before I pull the oracle, let me get some information on here. Okay, yeah, this is what you want to commit. The Hierophant literally talks about what you want to commit to. Amen. So change your mind is what's going to be important here. But the Two of Pentacles, again, is about making decisions about what you want to put your energy and commitment into. And the Hierophant is literally about what you set your commitments on, and follow through. This is another card of Taurus, which is interesting. But he talks about routines that are connected to your commitment. Like it's like a spiritual thing. Do you have a good regimen for your health? Are you eating? Are you sleeping properly? Are you exercising? Squeezing in some exercising? Do you have space created for your occupation, for your family? It's something about kind of balancing those things. How I'm getting the vibe of, because the Hierophant, it can be the job, it can be your lifestyle, it can be your spiritual principles and values, and just making sure you show up for them, showing that you are, you're committed, showing that you're, staying on task. And I feel like there may have been some wavering. Maybe not from you, but the situation just makes it feel so unstable that you may have to like you feel like you may have to change your lifestyle for this situation. But it looks like the storm is being weathered by the cool, calm, cool collective you got. Like you have been beaten down, you've been not tore up, but tired, exhausted. But you still hanging in there. Like, yep, it's still mine. It's a slow process, but you coming through making the situation as stable as possible. Interesting, King of Cups, and there's deep love on your end. I really feel like, and there's deep love on this other person's end, but they're going through such an intense emotional time. I don't know if this is just consequence of their world, and you're just trying to keep the boat afloat, steady. Yeah, man. Virgo, your love life is looking rather interesting. And it was so quick how it got jumped straight into it too. I always find those types of readings to be rather interesting to me because it's like it takes a minute to get it acclimated sometimes, or to really understand the message. And the message just was like, "Bap." Like, okay, shit. Divination, interesting. King of Cups did come up at the end there. I noticed him. And he's very intuitive. One of the most intuitive kings, actually. He is like the most intuitive king out of the whole deck. So let's see. 14. Divination. You are the master of your own free will, aligned with the divine, and that present energies are strong deep within you to help change your destiny and meet challenges powerfully. Scorpio. Ironically, that is who this King of Cups is, Scorpio. Hmm. Some of y'all may be dealing with a Scorpio or a Pisces. Hecate, Chronos, Mars. So, okay, so the uses of the chives is to possibly create protection from evil, calm, fear, abundance, strength, and emotional balance. Not saying eat some chives, but perhaps there is some vibes around the chives that could help you out in their situation because the moon is fear as well. But there's something nurturing about the mother that calms this energy, calms it. Because this energy is inflamed, it's fiery, it's always wanting to do something. It's that kid with ADHD. And I'm not trying to be horrible here when I say that. I just mean like this person's got a ton of energy. And calming down isn't the first thing that they're thinking of. They're thinking, I gotta expel. There's so much I gotta do. There's so much to think about. There's so much to be. Let me get it done. And mom is like, well, you still need to eat lunch, you still need to eat breakfast and dinner, you still need to go to school and learn something so you have something to carry through to your life. Doing it, playing isn't always all that it's cracked up to be. And something's going on where someone is hitting either a certain reality and it's looking real weird, it looking a little sharp, a little concerning, but you're holding in there like somebody who really deeply loves the person in the situation. Like you can't go wrong with that. All right, Virgo, I'm gonna let y'all go. This was a deep one. Okay, I'll talk to you guys mid-season, and I'm hopefully if I got some more time, I can make some more videos. So, your girl's got some ideas cooking up in here and her knocking. Appreciate y'all dealing with my tiredness, but until next time, and as always, take care, y'all.